Today's episode is brought to you by Audible.com. Go over and get you a free audiobook 30-day free trial over at www.audibletrial.com/nerdcave. You can be picking up Timothy Zahn's new book, Thrawn. It's freaking awesome. Or you can get Ahsoka. You can get all these Star Wars books because everybody loves Star Wars. If you don't love Star Wars, what are you doing with your life? There's over 180,000 titles, though, to choose from. You can get it on your iPhone, your Android, your Kindle. And if you have an MP3 player and what are you doing with your life, you can get that there as well. So go over to audibletrial.com/nerdcave and grab you one of those new books. Get smart. We read at the Nerd Cave. We read. Build it beautiful. So there you go. There's all the gaming news. Now, let's jump into the movie and TV news of the week.
I heard about this earlier this week, and it made me way more excited than I should have been.
Robert Englund wants Kevin Bacon to play Freddy Krueger. Veteran horror actor Robert Englund has said that he wants Kevin Bacon to play Freddy Krueger in the next Nightmare on Elm Street reboot. While there are still some fans who continue to wish that Englund himself would get back under the Freddy makeup one more time, the now 70-year-old horror icon has made it clear that he's done playing the character. That said, Englund obviously still has a lot of love for the enduring franchise he helped create and would like to see New Line's next attempt at reviving it turn out well. Both the Freddy character and the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise have lain dormant since director Samuel Bayer's 2000 remake of the original film, which starred Rooney Mara, the girl with the dragon tattoo, in the role of Final Girl, Nancy and Jackie Earle Haley as the new Freddy. While many fans found things to like about Haley's portrayal of the Springwood slasher, the film itself was a critical dud and went over terribly with the series' diehard fan base. While the remake performed well, the franchise earnings of $115 million on blah 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 blah. While he himself has never had anything bad to say, so he wants Kevin Bacon.
I'm good with that. I think Kevin Bacon is a good fit, not because I like Kevin Bacon as an actor, but because if you look at Kevin, like his build and like his face and everything, I feel like he would make a very good Freddy. We've seen him in serious roles. We've seen him in comedic roles.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen him in everything from Footloose, Tremors. I mean, just a tons. The Invisible Man. So I mean, he's been in those suspenseful movies. So I think he could do well in this, and I think he could take the role. And I think Robert would be very proud of the portrayal that Kevin Bacon would do.
Like this doesn't even look like Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. That looks like a bad mask you got out of Walmart. I don't really care.
I like Freddy. He's always been one of my favorites.
Like, it's not a big thing to me, but hey, if they get Kevin Bacon, I think that star power will help the franchise get back on its feet. And I think that's, when you have something like It that's been rebooted and is now the top grossing horror movie of all time. Like, horror movies are big right now because I think this is because of the superhero movie being oversaturated. Horror movies are making its comeback because horror movies were oversaturated in the 80s and they kind of died away, and now superhero movies are oversaturated. Now horror movies are coming back.
Because when you see superhero movies, it's like the complete opposite is a scary, suspenseful movie.
Mm-hmm. Actually, westerns.
I don't see that as making too big of a comeback.
No, I don't really.
But I movies like Split, like all these these scary movies. They've been doing well mostly because of what you said with superheroes. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm it'd be cool. And one thing we didn't talk about in gaming news, I guess we can talk in the fourth segment as well. Red Dead Redemption. We didn't talk about that.
Oh, is there a new trailer?
Yeah. The Flash will disagree with the Elongated Man on how to be a good guy. It was previously reported that Season 4 of The Flash will introduce another DC superhero, the Elongated Man, played by Hartley Sawyer. Ralph Dibny is expected to work alongside Barry Allen at Star Labs. However, it appears that the two will have differing philosophies on how to be a good guy, indicating that the characters won't be as heroic as his comic book counterpart. At the end of Season 3 finale Finish Line, Barry made a monumental decision You what? You
I
finished it.
finished
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Following the defeat, by the way, spoilers alert.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little spoilers up on the screen.
Spoilers alert. Defeat of Savitar, taking the place of Jay Garrick, Barry went into the Speed Force, presumably forever. However, certain circumstances will lead to Barry's return. Through the character may be different from the person who went in. As the show heads into the fourth season that will try to make the series fun again, fans will see the Flash face off against new antagonists, the Thinker, while also crossing paths with another new characters, including Sawyer's Elongated Man, Blacksmith, Kate Shakoff, and Breacher. Danny Trejo. So, Elongated Man, you don't really know a lot about him unless you read JLA, which was Grant Morrison's run a long time ago.
He's also been in a few of the Justice League animated series. Justice League Unlimited, I believe, is what he was in the most. But that's it.
Yeah, he's like Mr. Fantastic, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, 100%.
Same kind of
He
powers. and all that.
stretches.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see him with another superhero that isn't a speedster, because that's pretty much all we've seen, other than him and Supergirl's interaction, which we haven't seen a ton of, other than singing and dancing. So it'll be interesting to see what their definition of a good guy is compared to each other.
I just want to see Danny
Trejo?
Trejo.
You know, there's a lot of people that didn't want to see this, but Disney said, "You're gonna watch it."
You're gonna watch it. You're gonna like it.
Disney has saved Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. from being canceled. A new report claims Disney mandated the ABC renewal of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for Season 5, despite the network wanting to cancel it after Season 4. When Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. debuted in 2013 on ABC, it was the first television offshoot from the massively successful Marvel Cinematic Universe, the series' home network made since Marvel Studios, Marvel TV, and ABC all operate under the umbrella of Disney. Following S.H.I.E.L.D. agent Phil Coulson, who was resurrected after being killed by Loki in the Avengers, the ABC series have evolved as a great deal over 4 seasons, and many fans believe it to be for the better. And by God, that first episode was just trash. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 4 introduced fan-favorite comic book character Ghost Rider to the MCU, introduced the technology of life model decoys, and explored an alternate reality called The Framework, in which Hydra defeated S.H.I.E.L.D. While Season 4 was well received by critics and fans alike, ratings still declined. As Season 4 drew to a close, many wondered if Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. would renew. Although ABC did order Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 5, its release has been delayed to make way for the network's other Marvel series, Inhumans. And the show has been moved to Friday night slot, which is the death of a primetime TV show. Both moves seemingly hint at a lack of faith in the series of ABC's part, and a new report offers further insights into how Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. came close to being canceled. So we saw... oh, God. What is that?
Come on, man.
Trench coat, Arrow.
Captain.
No, it's blonde hair. No, it has blonde hair. Oh, God.
I'm trying to help you out, man, but I'm getting nothing.
Oh, I'm gonna look it up. Blonde hair. Trench.
Oh, my God. I can't believe I can't remember it. It's...
Girl?
Oh,
You know who I'm talking about.
the girl with this.
No, it's not a girl. It's a guy.
Okay.
No, it's a guy. He's like in the dark arts and all of that, and he has like the house. John Constantine. Constantine. There we
Dude.
go. Wow.
Wow.
He was on Arrow.
He was on
He
Arrow.
was on Arrow? I thought he was
Yeah.
his own separate thing.
He did have his own separate thing, and it got canceled because he was on Friday night time slot, and no one supported it. And then like they brought him over for like 1 or 2 episodes on Arrow. So I think
I was still under the mindset of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. You should have told me that you've switched.
Oh, I did switch. Yeah, I did say Arrow. Yeah. So John Constantine kind of faced the same thing here with his show. And again, we're not having community game night. That's already done.
We'll just whoever's editing this just cover that up every time it switches over.
There you go, Derek. So,
Now-
what do you think is going to happen?
I really hope, because I know as it got further into season 1, season 2, and I got halfway through season 3 before just getting where I couldn't hardly keep up with any show. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. got way better, and I know that the ratings have dropped, and I know that bringing in Ghost Rider helped some, but I don't think Inhumans is the answer.
Oh,
I
no.
think
Oh, no.
My
Especially with it being received so poorly by critics and just fans that have been able to see it ahead of time.
My dad, I didn't watch it, but my dad and my aunt watched it, and they were texting me. They were like, "What is this? Why are they doing this?"
It's already out?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I was like, just from what they were describing to me, like me trying to help them, they're like, why is, like, the names like Medusa, Black Bolt, Lockjaw, they're like, yeah, it took me forever to realize why the dude couldn't talk. And I was like, because apparently they didn't do a good job of explaining anything.
Oh, wow.
I was like, yeah, if the dude talks, you die.
Yeah. Speaking of Inhumans, people are apparently still extremely optimistic. Inhuman showrunner has already have plans for season 2, and you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Just saying. The chances of Inhumans getting a second season seem slim, but the likelihood of Scott Buck returning as a showrunner is even slimmer. However, someone who is extremely optimistic about the show and things happening is Buck himself, as he revealed in a new interview that he doesn't view the first season as being one and done. In fact, he already has ideas for the second season and beyond. Buck's work on Iron Fist led... See, that explains a lot right there. That explains a lot. Okay, I understand way more right now. Led to it being the worst viewed Marvel series on Netflix to date, but Defenders is now the least viewed.
Which is crazy, because it's so much better than Iron Fist.
Oh, I'm sure it'll eventually overcome
I think it's
that.
because people lost faith with Iron Fist.
Mm-hmm.
And then
They're so good up to that.
Those.
Oh, yeah. Has resulted in there being an awful lot of bad buzz around the show. We have ideas. We know our starting point for season 2, but we don't know if there will be a season 2. Hopefully there will be a season 2. If so, we know where we're going to start, and we're very grateful to gear up and work again. Buck's ideas stretch well beyond season 2, as well as he wants... as he went on to reveal the team working on who actually has a 3-year plan for Black Bolt and company. We generally know where the first 3 seasons could go. What's fun about the show is that there will basically always be a show about family, so there's always going to be places to take these characters. Despite Buck's big plans, it's hard to picture him being brought back to work on the ABC, as Inhumans clearly needs to undergo some major changes moving forward, like being canceled.
Preach.
I tried to find it on here, but I saw this like meme, I guess, on Instagram where it was like, you know the scene from Thor whenever Odin's like, I was a fool for thinking you were ready, talking to Thor.
Mm-hmm.
Someone like put like Marvel over Odin's face and then Inhumans over Thor's face.
Which is 100% true, because this is going to be a crap fest, and Buck, bro, I'm sorry, this garbage ain't coming back for season 2. I know y'all have already filmed it, but I'm surprised if y'all don't get taken off halfway through this.
Oh yeah, which they almost did. So I would not be surprised at all. They'll put on like cop reruns. Everybody watches Cops.
Hey, you want to watch Chips? Here we go.
I could see it. I think that it is possible for them to get canceled, before the season's over. But I feel like, Marvel or Disney's gonna want it to at least play out the whole season, because by canceling it mid-season, it's kind of like admitting defeat. So by this, it's like.
That train's long gone.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, by doing it, it's like, oh, well, we gave it its fair shot. It just didn't work out.
My biggest thing is the Inhumans have great potential.
It has a cool story. Like,
And
they've got really cool characters.
Super cool characters, and they even said it in there. It's very family centric. It's super big.
La Familia.
Yeah, I think people would have, could have went further with it. They have a great villain. Or no, not is he a villain?
Yeah, well, he is the antagonist of the show. They got a good actor as the antagonist, but like just the the way they look. Like Black Bolt looks okay, but Medusa
no.
oh my god.
Is she the one with the orange hair?
Yeah.
She fights with her hair. She
It kind of, it looks like at least the hair part looks like a bad wig from a
Oh, it is a bad wig.
I mean, it is a bad wig, but I'm saying, like, it's that really, like, oversaturated, very plasticky, like, Party City kind of wig.
Yeah, they probably did get a Party City.
Poor people.
Or dug it out of the trash, either one.
I don't even know if switching a director can help us, because Disney and Marvel Studios have already said that they are not pumping a lot into this show.
Yeah, they wanted it fast and cheap. They've even said that.
Yeah.
So that's what you're getting.
This is what you get. You get
What you get.
Steaming pile of poo when you do this.
Now, you could have fast and good, but it won't be cheap. You can have cheap and slow, and it'll be okay.
You have to pick two. You can't have all three.
Yeah, you can't have all three. So, but you know what is going to still be good, and what, Derek Daniel just ruined story elements from the last season since I haven't freaking watched it.
Uh-oh.
Arrowverse Crisis on Earth X. Earth 10 crossover will include Prometheus X. Prometheus may be dead, thanks Derek for ruining this, but the Arrowverse writers have found a way to bring the character back in the form of Prometheus X. Prometheus X.
He's not dead, it's fine.
During the upcoming 4-way crossover between The Flash, Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow, and Supergirl, after finding the immortal warrior Ra's al Ghul, or Ra's al Ghul, in Season 3, and the supernaturally powerful Damien Dark in Season 4, producers and writers of Arrow knew that it would be hard to find a main antagonist that could match the threat level of the last two villains. The answer to this problem was Prometheus, an enemy who could emotionally challenge Oliver like no one else before him. Using psychological warfare, Prometheus nearly broke Oliver. After being unmasked as District Attorney Adrian Chase, I'm glad I got to that part at least. Thanks, Derek.
That would have sucked.
Most of his plans were eventually thwarted, but in the end, Prometheus still got what he wanted by committing suicide and possibly killing several of Oliver's friends. I don't like you, Derek. EW has confirmed that an alternate universe version of Prometheus X will appear in the upcoming Arrowverse crossover Crisis on Earth 10. EW also reports that there are no plans for Josh Sierra's return, meaning that Prometheus X will never be unmasked, or that someone else is using the identity. EW theorizes that Prometheus X will actually be on Earth 10, counterpart of Quentin Lance, Paul Blackthorne, who was suspected to be Prometheus at an early point in Season 5. When that was going on, when you thought that, it
was
Lance, oh, that would have been so good. That would have been so good. That would have been like one of those, like...
Yeah, like
I was hoping.
I really didn't think it was him, but I was like, how sick nasty would it have been if that? The only thing I have an issue with this is I felt like Prometheus was freaking amazing. I loved him as a villain, but I feel like you're going to be riding the coattails of last season bringing him back. I know it's Prometheus X and whatever, and I know a lot of them are going to be fighting, their evil counterparts from Earth X and different things like that. So, but I'm hoping that that's not going to be the huge main attention of this next season is Prometheus, because we got a lot of Prometheus. I loved Prometheus, but I felt like that's ran its course.
I think it's just the crossover event
So?
Yeah, I think we're getting somebody else in this season. I'm sure.
Yeah,
like I'm sure, because each season has been somebody different as the main villain. So I'm looking forward to it.
I love the crossover episodes. They're always fun.
Yeah, they are.